Hi guys, today we're going to take a look at Medusa Tower for a 200 plus monk, and this is actually one of the better spots in this level range that are not Grim Reapers. Very comfortable to hunt, good profit, tasks, so yeah, it's a good one. I do recommend you check this one out. Anyway, starting level 200 plus in my opinion, raw experience you can get somewhere around 2.8k with about 400k per hour loot, although in my experience it's usually actually a little bit higher. I think even 500k per hour would be a good quote here, but let's just leave it at 400. Uh, Overall tier rating I give is an A tier. I think it could even be seen like as an A plus tier. The only reason it's A tier is because of how powerful Grim Reapers are on this and are just so much better. But if Grim Reapers didn't exist, then this would be like an S minus tier for the monk. So yeah, it's very, very good. Difficulty is around 7 out of 10 when you first come. You know, Medusas do deal a lot of damage, so you do need to be careful for that. But you know, it is perfectly doable. I hunted here for quite a while and did not die. With regards to bestiary, it's a good place for a couple of bestiaries for sure. Clay Guardians and Omnivores is really the only place where you can do them. So you definitely want to come here at some point. In addition to this, you're going to do your serpent spawns, behemoths, and medusas. So make sure to pick up those tasks for Grizzly Adams to progress those as well. Level 200 plus required, no access quest. This place can be effectively hunted by monks, knights, paladins, duos as well. Druid sorcerers, kind of maybe. Don't know. I think a sorcerer maybe would make it work, but I don't think it's going to be very good. I recommend all standard imbuements, no protection imbue. Really necessary. It's 60% physical, 20% earth, 20% life drain. So kind of hard to itemize against. You can always consider garlic necklace if you want. For the weapons, I think energy is optimal. So if you come here at like a higher level, use an energy weapon, but at 200, having the destruction weapon and the free imbue slots is very, very helpful, makes it much more comfortable. So I do recommend at level 200 using the destruction weapon. From like level 270, 300, you know, use your energy weapon. For supplies per hour, I recommend using, combination either of great mana or spirit potions. When I first came here to test at level 200, I used great spirit potions. But I do think great mana potions are mostly sufficient. So after my first refill, I was then doing the great mana potions and it was fine. So either you'll need about 1400 great mana or spirit potions, depending on what you feel comfortable with. If you can manage with great mana, then obviously go for that. You'll need like 6 transcendence potions as well. With regards to charms, I recommend having Fatal Hold on Medusa. You will need to have 1000 Medusa kills before you can do that. I had Fatal Hold on Hydras because I didn't have Medusas yet at 1000 kills when I was recording this, but definitely much, much better to have Fatal Hold on Medusa. And then you want a combination of like Zap, Freeze, Low Blow, Savage Blow, and everything else. You probably want Freeze on the Behemoth. And then if you have like Low Blow and Savage Blow and Hydra, Serpent Spawn is probably the best setup, but it won't make much of a difference. Just, look at the resistances of the monsters and apply something accordingly. For the wheel, I'm just using 2 lesser gems, and the character in the video is a level 203 monk with 91 fist and 38 magic level. For the route, I'm not going to kind of draw it out this time because it's very, very awkward. But basically, if you didn't know, on the top level, they've now added a trap door. This is the floor where the mini boss Gorga is. And you're basically just going up, 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 up the tower. Then you go to the floor of the Gorga, you kill the 2 Medusas there, and you go down the trapdoor and you sort of come out at the bottom and then you restart. You just basically go through the whole tower. Don't really need to draw out the route. It's pretty obvious. You can look in the video where I'm standing. And yeah, that's basically it. Like I say, in my opinion, very, very good spot. And actually something else I'll mention, that the expected loot here is a little bit lower than I would expect because I was using the Great Spirit Potions when I took this screenshot. If you're going to be using Great Mana Potions, I do think 500k per hour is definitely achievable. Anyway, great spot in my opinion for the monk. So yeah, definitely highly recommend it. And I'll play the video now and see you in the next one. Bye bye.